Hey athletes, now it's time to talk about the one-arm dumbbell snatch. So we're trying to use our entire body to bring this dumbbell over our head in one fluid motion, okay? I am doing a lower body explosion, a big push, a jump, and I erupt all that energy through my upper body, and then I follow through with my arm, okay? My arm and my hands do very little here. Okay, and I really want to stress that. My legs do 99% of this work. My arm just does a little. So let's see a snatch. Boom. Okay, one fluid motion. Now, notice I started that weight below my knee. But before I go, and this is with any position, we want to make sure we have a nice neutral spine, okay? I'm loading in my legs. I'm looking straight ahead, so I'm not putting too much pressure on my neck. Then what am I going to do? You got it. I'm going to drive my legs straight down. Okay, let's see if I can capture this slowly. I drive my legs straight down, causing myself to come up. And then as I'm finishing my extension, you can see my elbows starting to bend. Okay, it's like a golf swing. If the ball's here, right, you don't just swing and stop at the ball, right? You follow through. So same deal here with my lower body. As I'm following through with my hips, I'm moving this weight. I'm bending my elbow, but I'm trying to keep this dumbbell as close to my body as I possibly can. If it swings way out here, that's going to put a lot of pressure in my shoulder, and that's not what we're looking for. So again, I'm trying to keep it as close as I can so that it goes straight up and then slightly back into my shoulder position. Now, at the top here, see that follow through, pulling, 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 and reach. Now you can see at the top here, it looks like I'm just finishing a shoulder press. That's exactly the position we want to be in when we're doing a dumbbell snatch, because we want our shoulder to stabilize it, not any other part. And notice, as I'm following through, I turn the dumbbell over and then I continue reaching up, okay? You can see my shoulder goes up, and again, it's just like I'm finishing a shoulder press. I bend my elbow, I bring it down, I keep it close, and it pops right up there. Again, it's very snappy, it's very quick, because I'm trying to make a lower body explosion and express it by following through with this dumbbell. Boom. Now, here's some of the common errors. The snatch, remember, is us getting it from below our knees over our head in one fluid motion. The biggest problem we see is when people pick a weight that's too heavy or they decide not to use their legs enough, it turns into a clean, okay? They have to end up bringing it to their shoulder before they press it over their head, right? You're popping it up, you're pressing it, which this isn't that great of a clean either, but we're trying to do it in one fluid motion. Now on this next one, I'm going to show you what it looks like when you don't try to keep it close. It's going to swing out and then make this big rainbow-like motion all the way around. And that's putting a ton of extra strain in my shoulder. Boom, right? It even peaked and my my arm locked out way up here, and then I had to quickly, with a straight arm, move the dumbbell over my center. And that's just not what we're looking for. Let's see it again. Big swing, right? It looks like a huge kettlebell swing. We see this all the time. They're not pulling. They're not keeping it close. Okay? So, when we're doing the snatch, we need to make sure that we keep it close. We drive 99% of this power through our legs, and we happen to follow through with a slight pull and a punch at the top. I punch the floor, I pull and punch over my head, and that's the dumbbell snatch.